Welcome back to the channel. Today we're exploring one of the most controversial and misunderstood topics in modern firearm technology, 3D printed guns. Before we begin, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. We are not showing how to build a firearm, we are not sharing files, and we are not providing any instructions. This is a historical, technical, and legal overview meant to help viewers understand the subject safely and responsibly. Let's start with the basics. A 3D printed gun is a firearm, or a firearm component, made using a 3D printer rather than traditional machining. Instead of steel manufacturing and advanced tools, these weapons are created layer by layer from polymers, plastics, or hybrid materials. The concept gained worldwide attention around 2013 when the first plastic single-shot design made headlines. Since then, the idea has evolved, sparking interest from hobbyists, researchers, governments, and law enforcement agencies around the world. 3D printing didn't create new types of weapons, but it changed how accessible certain components became. Supporters view this technology as part of the modern maker culture, where people experiment with new tools and ideas. Critics warn about untraceable ghost guns that lack serial numbers and bypass safety checks. And governments often struggle to update laws fast enough to keep up with rapid technological change. This tension between innovation and regulation is what keeps 3D printed guns at the center of global debate. To understand the topic better, let's look at the technology without instructions. 3D printing uses additive manufacturing, meaning objects are built layer by layer from a digital model. Some people print full frames or receivers, while others print non-critical cosmetic parts. But it's important to understand the limitations. Plastic is not as durable as steel. Many 3D printed guns have limited lifespans, reduced safety margins, and can fail under pressure. Traditional firearm manufacturers use high-grade alloys engineered to withstand extreme explosive forces. This difference is why 3D printed guns carry both technical risks and safety concerns. The legal status of 3D printed firearms varies dramatically around the world. In many countries, the production of any firearm, printed or not, is illegal without government approval. In the United States, certain personal bills are allowed under strict federal rules, including serialization and compliance with materials regulations. In the UK, Australia, Canada, and much of Europe, 3D printed guns are prohibited entirely, and even possessing the digital design files can be a criminal offense. It is essential for anyone interested in this topic to understand their local laws, which often change as technology evolves. Why do 3D printed guns spark such global debate? Because they sit at the intersection of technology, privacy, public safety, personal rights, law enforcement, and digital freedom. Some argue that once a digital file exists on the internet, it becomes extremely difficult to control. Others argue that strong regulation is necessary to prevent misuse. This conflict continues in courts, political discussions, and tech communities worldwide. There are also many misconceptions. Some believe 3D printed guns are completely undetectable, which is false, as many require metal components by law. Others think these weapons are as strong as factory-made steel firearms. Also false, as most printed designs lack durability. A common myth is that anyone can easily make one, but in reality, it requires technical skill, equipment, and careful understanding of gun laws. Law enforcement agencies highlight two main concerns: unregistered and untraceable weapons falling into criminal hands, and the danger of poorly made printed guns malfunctioning and injuring the user. These concerns reinforce the importance of public awareness, strong safety guidelines, and responsible handling of technology. Looking ahead, 3D printing technology continues to advance. Printers are getting cheaper, materials are getting stronger, and digital sharing is becoming more widespread. Some experts predict stricter regulations in the near future. Others believe digital privacy and file sharing will become major battlegrounds. Whatever direction things take, one thing is clear. 3D printed guns are no longer a fringe experiment. They are now part of the modern firearms conversation. In conclusion, 3D printed guns represent a complex blend of technology, law, safety, and ethics. Understanding them helps us stay informed, responsible, and aware of how rapidly weapon-related technology is changing. If you found this educational breakdown helpful, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and staying tuned for more discussions on firearm history, technology, and safety. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and stay